Okay, before this video begins, I just want to say this. Some things might be a little weird right now. For example, the thing I'm recording on right now is a GoPro 12, I believe it was. So, if the audio sounds a little weird, or if you hear static noise that's way too loud, then that's why. This is the first time I'm recording on the GoPro, so excuse me for that. But nevertheless, we got stuff to do. Also, just to tell you, everything that I'm doing right now was just done today. The GoPro got set up today. I also had to get an SSD card just to be able to record on this thing, or at least a better SSD card. And I had to rush order it here from Amazon, so make that with how you do. So, let's get started with the video. Forgive me, Father, for I may sin. As today's video, as you can probably tell from the title, is a food review. Today we're trying something which is basically what I would dub the most controversial YouTube product ever. And before we get to that, I want to talk about these right here. These are Lunchables, and if you don't know what Lunchables are, somehow, these are basically like little snacks that you can basically put together. I think Dr. Mike basically called them these little put them together yourself kind of kits, and they're very popular amongst kids. And these were used for like going to school lunches and whatnot. And I don't remember ever trying these myself. Most of the lunches I remember eating were rice bowls that you can put in the microwave. But nevertheless, these have remained popular for a very long time, even if their nutritional values aren't exactly the greatest. And if you're a diabetic like me, you gotta look at the carbs for these. One pack for the ham and American cracker stacks is 42 grams. That's a lot of carbohydrates. And the calories on these ones are, let's see, 330. And these are the nachos with cheese dip and salsa. And these have, for carbohydrates, 59 grams and 450 calories. And we have the extra cheesy pizza. This one has 50 grams of carbohydrates and 330 grams of calories. So these two are about the same in calories, while this is way more in calories. These are the particular forms of Lunchables that we're going to be trying out today, because what we have is a quote-unquote direct competitor to these three particular versions of Lunchables. This is Lunchly, a direct competitor, as I said already. These are created by three particular YouTubers, KSI, MrBeast, and Logan Paul. They collaborated together to combine their Prime and the Feastables, and basically took the frickin' idea of Lunchables and put them in their own separate brand, which to me is lazy, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people would probably agree with me on that one. But these have made an impact in their own way, and I'm not talking about a good way. So I wanted to try these for a while, but they weren't really selling much from what I was able to find. I originally got the nachos and the turkey stack'em when I was looking for Lunchables, but they didn't have the pizza until earlier today when I found out that the Target that's not that far from where I live actually started selling these, and a local HEB. because these were originally selling in like smaller stores. Like the one I went to was a place called Randall's, which was a little place here in Texas. I don't know if there's any other kinds of Randall's outside of Texas, but do what you gotta do, I guess. Apologies again for the lack of trying to say something or trying to figure out how to say things, because I am not the greatest talker, and I'm literally recording without a script. So, nevertheless, these particular forms of Lunchly are the only available forms of Lunchly that I know of, unless there was one that I missed. And we have the Lunchables version for... oh shit. We have the Lunchables equivalent of all three of the Lunchly kits. So today, we're gonna try them. Starting with the turkey stacker. And we're gonna put these in the fridge for so I can save them for later. I'm pretty sure somebody's probably already done a similar video to this, but I wanted to do my own version and give you my own take. I've been wanting to try these, actually, out of curiosity, even though I know they're nothing really more than a predatory item for kids, just to be able to sell the frickin' Prime on here. But I just want to see how good it is, or how bad it actually is. And I wanted to do a direct comparison. So we're going to be starting off with the Lunchly, and then we're going to move to the Lunchables. So let's open this one up first. So here is the turkey stackum in the little kit form. We have our Prime energy drink, which I've never had Prime before, and I believe this is supposed to be the Bomb Pop flavor one, Ice Pop, whatever. And lastly, we have... oh, it's in here. There's supposed to be Feastable lunch bars are in here. So, we'll put that in here away for now. Now let's open the Lunchables version. Okay. We have our Capri Sun, which was my childhood. I remember always taking a lot of these to school with me. And here is the kit. Oh, they have cookies in this one. Okay. I've never had to set up for a video like this before, so apologies again for not knowing what I'm doing. But these are the turkey stackums and the... what was it again? Ham and American cracker stacks. So, we're going to compare them. As I said, we're going to start with Lunchly. This should be an interesting one. I never had these particular ones, and I think if I did, I'm pretty sure the only real times I would ever really eat them for would be the crackers, because I didn't really care for the ham or the cheese. I'm going to eat the ham and the cheese at the same time along with the crackers, just to be fair. Of course, I'm not a child, so I don't have really any reason to eat these, but I'm really just doing it anyway. Okay, Lunchly, and I think I'll just... I will say, I think the Lunchables actually has a better smell to this than the Lunchly. Yeah, you can smell the ham coming from this thing. Okay. And this is the flavor of... fruit punch. Okay. I don't know why I had a hard time trying to find the name of the flavor for this one. Oh well. Alright, as I said before, we're going to start with the Lunchly ones. So, Let's see how bad it actually is. It's not terrible. Like, I can definitely taste the ham and the cheese, like, I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just me, but, like, I can barely taste the cheese compared to the ham. But I'll still eat it. It's still edible. Like, it's not terrible. I'll also compare the drinks later after I try the stack 'em. Alright, now let's try the Lunchables. I think the Lunchables actually might taste a bit better. I don't know what it is, but I think the ham and the cheese actually taste a little bit better compared to the Lunchly. Yeah, it actually kind of tastes a bit better. So, alright, we also have the little Feastable lunch bar, and we also have chocolate chip cookies in here. So, I guess we can compare these. I never had a Feastables before, so I don't know what to expect, but another thing to expect from me is that I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate. I know, for I have sinned. But, anyway, I guess I'll try it anyway, just to be fair. It's definitely a large brick, that much is certain. I don't know why I was having a hard time trying to freaking chomp on this thing. But, you know, it's okay. It's not, like, overwhelming for me. But it's not exactly something you would find me eating. And for the chocolate chip cookie, I'll give it brownie points just for the fact that, you know, I don't taste as much chocolate in the chocolate chip cookie. But, do what you want. Alright. Move these here. Actually, move this as well. Alright. Now we have the drinks. We have the Fruit Punch Capri Sun and the Ice Pop Prime. This is the one that I think I wanted to try the most, even though I don't really want to buy something that's from Logan Paul or KSI. I don't like them. But for the sake of this video, and for the sake of ending my own curiosity, I'm gonna try this. How many are in how many carbs are in this? Only 2 grams of carbs for this frickin' bottle? And 5 calories. Comparing this to the Capri Sun, don't know where the frickin' calories are on this one. Oh well. And this, again, as I stated before, this is the big reason why I think this is very predatory. This was originally labeled as a sports drink, and people started using it as a sports drink, and it was pretty good for the time, but then a lot of other shit has been coming out about this thing that really damaged its reputation, and I like to also think that Logan Paul and KSI decided to, like, direct it towards kids just with how colorful these things are. So, it's going to be an interesting experience trying this out for the first time. As Gordon Ramsay put it, it could probably taste like perfume. But there are also some pretty crazy like ingredients I heard that were also in here that really were scary for people when it comes to like kids, because I think I read one report about a kid's heart racing because they drank a lot of this. So it could be a little concerning, especially since I'm a type 1 diabetic. But I'm a ballsy person, and I'm gonna try this. Yeah, this is. I wonder if it does taste like a bomb pop. I don't hate this. I don't. I'm going to sin for. I'm sorry. I have sinned. Prime actually. It tastes. It tastes good. Okay. Or at least this flavor anyway. The ice pop. It vaguely has like a fruit punch flavor to it, but it's still good. It's still good. So, I'm sorry for I have sinned. Let's wash the sin off with this childhood form drink that I remember having a lot when I was a kid. It tastes good. But I don't know which one I like more, the Prime or the freaking Capri Sun, because they both taste decent for me. Let me try this again. I think for taste alone, I'm gonna go for Prime. Ugh. I'm gonna get this off screen. I'm probably gonna finish this though. Why did it have to be like this? Oh well. Throw this out. Gotta get rid of these as well because I don't really care for the chocolate. As I've already stated before, I'll probably just save these for later because I want to see what other people that I know in this house right now probably think. Next one to try is the nachos. So, the nachos are also kind of memed upon with the frickin' I like my cheese drippy, bruh line from Logan Paul. I heard that the sauce, or one of the sauces, is actually pretty ass, so we're gonna see for ourselves today. As I stated again, we're gonna start off with the Lunchly. Oh, this is upside down? Okay. So, here's the Fiesta Nachos, and the Mr. Feastables is right there. And we have our Prime bottle, and this flavor is strawberry banana. I mean, do what you want with this flavor, I don't know. I don't expect it to really taste any good, but quite frankly, I didn't with the bomb pop with the ice pop either, but here we are, I guess. I thought this one, for some reason, had some chunky shit on it. We have the nacho side here, and we have the salsa side here. And this one comes with a Kit Kat. And then we pull out this flavor version. This one, oh, it's also fruit punch. Alright, so today we're stepping into the brave territory. Let's see how ass this actually is. Actually kind of smells. I wonder if I was like supposed to heat this up before. I don't think so, but it actually does smell pretty bad. Why can't I... Ugh. Jesus Christ. Okay. Get this off. I'm gonna grab a towel. A paper towel. Okay, so that was a lot harder to open than I thought it would be. Let's see, where's the Feastables? There's the Feastables. There's our Feastables bar. Now let's open the other one. Okay, this one was a lot easier to open for me for some reason. And we have our Kit Kat bar. Alright. This is another one of those things where I would normally just eat the crackers rather than just add the sauce. I'm not typically a sauce guy, but I'm only doing it for this video. So enjoy it. Hit the like button. And if you want to see more, just subscribe. Because the algorithm wants us to say that, apparently. So we're going to start off with just the chip alone. Because, just want to see how good it is. Just a regular chip, it doesn't really taste that bad. Is it better than the one that Lunchables has? Okay, the chips alone don't even, like, have a distinct difference. They taste exactly the same. But alright. Let's step into brave territory. Now let's try the salsa. Get some good salsa, a good amount of salsa on there. Salsa's okay, I guess. Now let's try the compared to the Lunchables. And again, get a good amount of salsa on there. I might say that the salsa on the Lunchables might taste a little bit better than the one on the Lunchly, but that's my own opinion. I'll try this one again. Yeah, the Lunchables salsa actually tastes a bit sweeter compared to the one on the Lunchly. Alright. Now for the drippy cheese, apparently. I don't like my cheese drippy, bruh. Now let's try this. I don't really have much of an opinion on it. It's okay, I guess, but it also tastes a little funky. So, I'm sorry to disappoint you for that one. Okay. I think the cheese, like the cheese part, like, they're definitely a distinct difference, and I think for the cheesy sauce, I'm gonna go with the Lunchly on this one. There's something, it tastes okay, but I don't know what it is about the other one from the Lunchables I don't like. Now, I would also try the Kit Kat and the Feastables, but again, I don't really care for chocolate, and you already see me try the Feastables. So, I don't really think I need to do this. So, oh well, I'll see what somebody else probably thinks. Let's put these into the side for now. Now let's talk about the drinks. Again, we already tried the fruit punch, so we're just gonna try the banana, the strawberry banana. Oh no, it actually tastes good. What is wrong with me? Like, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't actually taste too bad. It's actually okay to taste, and this one also has about 2 grams of carbohydrates and 5 grams, 5 calories. So, why did you not do things good? Forgive me for I have sinned, Father. Let's put these over here. Now let's get ready for the grand finale. Alright, now for the main event, we have the pizzas. And this one I've been saving for last because I want to see if this is going to have mold in it or not. Because a lot of videos have talked about how these particular things happen to have mold on them, which I was also originally going to buy 3 more of these just to be safe in case this one does have mold, but this video shows only 1 freaking pizza out of all the other kits for Lunchly. Like, the pizza was just sold out. And I wonder if mold being the part of the problem for this happens to be the reason why they were taken down. I would have done a video seeing how many Lunchly pizzas we would have gotten until we got one without the mold. But hopefully this one doesn't have the mold, because if it does, we would have to wait another day, or who knows how long, to see if I can find another pizza without mold in it. So, let's hope we're lucky. This one also claims to be real cheese compared to the processed cheese on the Lunchables, and let's see if let's see how good it actually is, because if it's real cheese, then I'm pretty sure it has to be better than this cheese. Moment of truth. I don't think I see any mold. There's the real cheese, and I don't see any mold. Unless I open it from the top and it just shows frickin' mold. And this flavor of Prime is cherry freeze. I default to cherry flavored drinks just because I think it's the best out of all the other drinks, but that's just me personally. And I'm the most basic of bitches, so make that with how you will. Alright, let's try the... Let's open this one up. Alright. Here's the kit for the Lunchables. And apparently the box shows that this is a different flavor of Capri Sun, and this one is Pacific Cooler. So we got that. Okay, so I never put together a pizza like this before, so just to be safe, I'm gonna grab a spoon. I'm so pissed off that these primes actually taste good. I was expecting for them to actually taste like perfume, but each person is different. You may punch me in the face later after the video's over, so we'll get to that. Alright, let's open the pizza and see for the Lunchly and see if we have mold. Nope, thank fuck for that. Doesn't... Looks like they extra sealed these, just to be safe. Here's the sauce for the pizzas, and here's another Feastables, which I don't really plan to eat. Does this one actually have Oh, this one has airheads. Okay, let's open the other one. This one has like 2 different other kinds of cheese, it looks like. I think that was also the big selling point for Mr. Beast. I almost said Mr. Feastables. I think that was like the big selling point for the pizza with the cheese. We're talking about like processed garbage. This one I already know is going to be better than the Feastables because this one actually tastes better. That isn't chocolate. No offense to the chocolate lovers, but I am not a big chocolate guy. Okay. Ugh. I also need some scissors just to be able to open these, so let's see how we can do this, because I don't imagine I would do pretty well with sorting these out. Look at the sauce on that one. Hit this out evenly with the spoon. Okay. Actually, I don't even know the salsa, the sauce on either pizza is actually different. Oh well. I'm just doing it anyway just to be safe. Now let's throw this out. Alright, here's the grilled cheese that everybody keeps talking about. Or what Mr. Beast and Logan Paul and KSI keep talking about. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Spread these out. Try to get an even amount on both. I suck at this, but then again, I'm not. I've never had any of these before. This one doesn't have the pepperoni on it. Oh well, I'll put the pepperoni on this one anyway. I'll do 2, just to be careful. Alright, now, I heard that these taste exactly the same, and I don't know how true it is, so we're gonna find out now. God help me. Can barely taste the pepperoni with the amount of sauce I put on, but it's okay, I guess. It doesn't taste too bad. Now let's compare it to the Lunchables. They taste exactly the same. Minus the pepperoni. What have you guys been selling us? Alright, I guess I might as well just try the drinks out now. Let's try this out then. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I hate myself. Actually, I think this one might taste a little bit better than the cherry freeze. Oh well. I guess we also have these Airheads as well, so I might as well try them. I've already tried the Feastables at this rate. I've never had an Airhead before. I remember the commercials, though. Those were... were interesting. I think these are like gum or something. No, they're not gum. But they do taste good. I'll give Lunchables the point just because I'm that chocolate guy. So, conclusion. Lunchly doesn't do anything special that Lunchables hasn't already done. I still think it's a very predatory concept that they did, mostly just for the Prime. Man, the fact that they made zero effort to, like, be different compared to their competitor. You know, while we're talking about the frickin' Primes, I might as well actually just state this out, because I know everybody else, like, talks about it already, but Prime isn't exactly meant for kids, but yet they're selling it to a very kid-based audience. And they also brand themselves with electrolytes rather than other kinds of stuff. And I have no idea why. I guess because electrolytes just sounds better with energy and whatnot. But they sell less calories on the frickin' copycats compared to the originals. And that's not exactly a very good thing, because kids, as you know, need energy to get through their day. And if you have something with less calories, then they're not really going to be able to get the day that they need. And if they were to eat more calories with more Lunchlies, then they would have to drink more of these. And that's not exactly healthy with the amount of sodium that's in this thing. Actually, this one has like 5 milligrams of sodium. Potassium is the one that's over 400. You get what I mean. Regardless, these aren't very good. And Lunchly, they're okay, but they're still not exactly great for you. They're still ultra, as Dr. Mike would put them, ultra-processed foods. So they're not exactly healthy for you to eat every day. And these foods, the Lunchlies don't really do anything mind-blowing. And these were like $1 more. When I got these at the Target that I bought them from, they were like only $3.99, so $4, and these were like $2.99. So an extra $1 for already existing property, just with the Feastables and the Prime. Laziness is just a whole new meaning when it comes to Logan Paul, KSI, and Mr. Beast. So, pleasantly surprised, I guess. They're okay, but they're not exactly something I would recommend to people. Regardless, this isn't the end of the video, because I want to try something.
Hello?
Alright, so...
Alright, boss, tell me what you need me to do.
Alright, so first things first, this is my mom.
Hello.
I'm gonna be asking her to try the one thing that I know she already is going to despise. I'm asking you to also help me compare Lunchables to Lunchly. So to start this off, what are your thoughts on Lunchly and the people behind it?
Can I swear?
I don't care.
I fucking hate Logan Paul. I fucking hate him. He thinks that he's he thinks he's better at everything. And he's not. And I can't stand his ass. Every time he talks. Now, his younger brother, Jake, I have more respect for.
Really?
Yeah, because I watched a video, and it was a guy who's a psychologist, and he broke down the video because of body language. And when he starts, like dissing his own brother, and it bothered Jake, like really, you could tell it bothered him. He didn't say that it bothered him, but
you can definitely see it.
Well, he told, it was just him and Logan, and they were, talking with each other, and he's like, oh, I'm better at you than this, I'm better than you with this, and he just belittled his younger brother. And I'm an oldest. You're also an oldest, and Dad is oldest. When I was growing up, we were supposed to help each other. The things that Logan said to him were mean and cruel, and he only said those things because he wanted to hurt him. Yeah. And he likes putting videos up on YouTube about dead people hanging in forests.
Yeah, that's the one thing I know people, almost everybody keeps forgetting about. So...
I don't like Logan Paul. I don't. I can't stand him. Every time he opens his mouth and talks, I'm like, ooh. Because he was, there's an Irish guy in the UFC right now.
Conor McGregor?
No, the other one. Paddy the Baddy. And he's like, yeah, I could totally whip him in a fight. Oh, please try. Please try. He thinks he's this, because he does wrestling, that he can fight. I guarantee you Patty will hit him one time and you knock the hell out. I can't, I want to see that so badly. I want to see somebody just punch him in the face. So bad.
I'm sure. Alright, so...
You know how much I love you.
Thankfully, this is the Lunchly, and thankfully this one doesn't have the moldy cheese.
That is true, because I would die.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah, I'm allergic, so...
Yeah. And I would have to go to the HEB, because I heard that our HEB that's near where I work has Lunchly as well, so I would probably have to go check to see if they have the pizza. And if they didn't, then this video would have to wait a lot longer.
Yeah.
Regardless, today we're gonna be trying out the foods that I've had the dishonor or honored of trying, depending on your viewpoint.
Well, those are first world problems, Jaden.
Yeah, but I want to get your opinion on it as well, because I know you're a lot more critical on things.
I'm gonna try.
Just for my sake.
For you, yes. But I'm going to try not to think about Logan Paul while I'm eating these, because I don't want my dislike for Logan Paul to cloud. I'm going to tell you the truth. If I like it better, I will let you know.
Okay, I did the order with Lunchly and then Lunchables. Try the Lunchly pizza first.
Okay.
It might be a little saucy.
It's okay. Jesus Christ. And they put these in people's lunches.
Yeah.
I'm making a mess right now. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna get myself a paper towel.
Yeah, it doesn't taste terrible, and
No, it's not. I'm probably not going to be a fan of either one of these.
You don't... do you have a favorite Lunchables?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
Ham and Swiss. But, every time I look around, it's like ham and cheese.
Yeah.
So, some places, like the Shell Station over here, they sell the ham and cheese. Hello, Titi. They sell the ham and cheese there.
Yeah.
So usually, I get a turkey, and then I'll get a ham and Swiss, and I combine them.
Okay.
So,
alright.
Ham and Swiss and turkey and cheese.
Alright, we tried the Lunchly, now the Lunchables. I think they taste exactly the same.
Well, you know what? They look like they're going to taste exactly the same. The only one that they might get a little bit of leverage. I can't believe I'm saying this. Because the pepperoni.
Really?
Yeah. I think like that might, I might like, because when I took the bite initially, all I tasted was pepperoni for a second.
I don't know.
And I love eating just pepperoni straight out of the bag. Your dad and I do that all the time. It's probably why I'm fat now.
You're not fat.
Thank you, buddy. Mm. Mm-mm. I have to disagree on you with that one.
Did they taste different?
Mm-hmm. The lunch leaf is better.
Okay, well, you give 1 point to Lunch Leaf for the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to be very daring on this one, because I compared the drinks as well.
Oh, God. I like Capri Sun.
Yeah.
Mm. God, Jaden.
I'm sorry. Alright.
I love you so much.
On
I'm
three.
proving it right now.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Ooh, kind of a little sour at the end there. That's not bad.
It actually is.
Yeah, so that's not bad. I don't hate that.
It surprised me. Like I expected like a more perfume taste to it.
But it tastes just like a bomb pop.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's not even the bit of flavor for it. This one is supposed to be the bomb pop flavor. It even has like
this taste to me. Well, we've both had bomb pops, right?
Yeah.
So to me, you could try it again. But to me, that tasted like a bomb pop.
Yeah. All right.
I absolutely, under no circumstances, going to be trying this.
She does not like Mr. Beast for one reason or another.
No, I don't hate Mr. Beast like I do Logan Paul.
Alright.
I just don't always agree with some of the things that Mr. Beast has done and said. Like, they keep pushing this healthy, shit. That's not healthy. It's not healthy. None of your as a kid, none of our children should be eating this kind of stuff.
Okay, next one is the nachos. This that's the Lunch Leaf. This is the Lunchables.
Okay, we're gonna do that on each side. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Alright, so
which one do you want to try? Or which one should I try first?
the Lunch Leaf again.
This one?
No, that's the Lunchables.
That's what I...
Okay, try the base chip first and see what you think.
That tastes kind of stale.
Does it?
Yeah.
Maybe there's something wrong with my taste buds because I don't really think that these taste terrible.
I didn't say they were terrible. These chips are fresher. These chips feel older. I don't know how to describe it. Which one am I trying now?
This one's the Lunchables.
Okay. So you want me to search the Lunch Leaf first?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
That one's the mean cheese.
It doesn't taste like anything.
Does it? Really?
Hold on. The chips are stale. Definitely stale. That's what my Tostitos taste like. If I didn't close the top of them.
Okay, now let's try the Lunchables.
Okay. You're right about the cheese, though. Oh, it's kind of got a little spice to it.
Does it?
It makes my mouth tingle a little bit, but not in a bad way.
Okay.
Okay, now, you know what? Hold on.
Washing it down.
I need to cleanse my palate. Lunchables.
The Lunchables?
As a matter of fact, I might eat all of these.
Okay. Actually, you try the salsa on these as well, because...
I don't normally like salsa.
You don't?
But I'll try it.
This is just for my sake.
Everything I do, Jaden, is for your sake. These come up as spicy.
Really?
Like just if it sits on your tongue. The only reason that I know that is I'm old now, so I get heartburn really bad. So anything that's even slightly spicy, my brain is like, don't eat that or don't do that.
All right, now the Lunchables salsa.
To be honest, now this salsa feels better. It feels like, I don't know, even the cheese, the consistency is different. This more stays on the chip, and this is more like liquid.
That was the big thing Logan Paul was making a big deal out of.
Yeah. In case I haven't said it already, fuck Logan Paul.
So, how's the Lunchables salsa?
It's not bad.
It's not?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so if you were to give a point, which one would you give the point to? The Lunchables or the Lunchables?
Probably the Lunchables.
Okay, so that's 2 for Lunchables? Or one?
No, the other one was...
No, 1 for Lunchables and 1 for Lunchables.
Yeah,
okay.
We're tied now.
Okay, it all just comes down to the turkey stack 'em.
Which is funny because I'm actually going to probably steal this and drink the rest of this, baby.
Okay, the freaking...
Oh, what is that?
This Fiesta Nachos comes with the strawberry banana flavor prime.
Ooh, I like strawberry banana. Ooh, it smells like banana.
Does it?
Oh, yeah. That artificial banana smell.
Yeah, I can smell the banana.
Yeah.
I didn't bother, too much with the smell. I just cared about the taste.
Well, this is something you need to learn. You can, there are those cups, right? And you put the little ring around it, and it smells like something. But the water in it is just water. But because you smelled strawberry banana, that's what it's going to taste like. Because your nose and your mouth, they work together.
Yeah.
So,
alright.
If something smells really good and you sniff it before you eat it, it's going to be a different flavor for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Do you?
I like both of these so far. I've liked. Now I'm not going to go out and purchase either one of these.
Prime isn't exactly a thing I would really go out and get.
But if I was at the store and they didn't have Mountain Dew, I might buy it because of KSI, not because of Logan Paul.
Do you prefer KSI over Logan Paul?
Well, KSI is the only one that hasn't had some crazy crap come out about him.
Clearly, you haven't seen the shit about Dan TDM.
That's not what I'm talking about, Jake. I'm talking about like really bad things, not just stupid things.
Okay. Alright. Here comes the turkey stack 'em. This is the Lunchables and this one's the Lunchables.
Got it.
Before we actually get to these, I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay. This is the last one, Dutchie, okay? The last one, and then we go to bed, okay? Oh, shut your back.
Were you giving food to the dogs?
No. She wanted to climb up in my lap, and I told her to behave because this is the last one we're gonna do, right? You said this was the last one?
Yeah, this should be the last one. And we also have the actual Bomb Pop inspired drink. I guess we'll try this since we're at it.
I don't know what that smells like, but
I don't know.
I'm not a fan.
You're not?
No, I don't want to drink it now because to me it smelled bad. So, if it smells good and you eat it, it smells really weird, right? Like this one smelled like bananas. This one smelled like cherry. So I was like, okay, cool. I don't know what the hell's in here.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
If you don't like it, just spit it out.
Of the three of these, That's the one I like the least. The ice pop one. I don't like it. The strawberry banana one and the cherry freeze one though, I would drink.
Okay. I guess that's fair.
Which one did you like the best? You didn't really like any of them?
I liked them. Like, they tasted pretty good. I was surprised to like them.
Yeah, I am too. You know, you've got me on the internet in 4K saying I like Logan Paul's stuff.
You can like the product, but you can despise the person.
I try not to despise the person because, you know, that's something that I tried teaching you guys growing up. That's why when people say, oh, I hate so-and-so, I'm like, really? Do you actually hate them or just mad at them? Because hate is a very strong word. We don't use that for severe... Stupid thing. I think I need to get my Velcro on this redone. Yeah, it's not holding. I have other ones, but this is the one that matched. Okay, so
this is supposed to be the Lunchly, so let's try the Lunchly first. The turkey actually has a lot less color on the Lunchly compared to the Lunchables.
Okay, so this one's the Lunchly?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. It's not terrible.
No, it tastes the same.
Does it?
Yeah. Because I eat these a lot. So I remember this tastes almost identical to the Lunchable.
I think with the Lunchables one,
That's not bad, see?
Yeah. I think the ham on the Lunchables actually has a little bit more flavor to it compared to the one on the Lunchly.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, it just distinctly more. That's why I gave the point to Lunchables.
Don't get me wrong. As much as I want to say, this shit sucks, it doesn't. It's not bad.
Yeah. It's not really that it's terrible. It's just, I already talked about this. They basically made a knockoff version of Lunchables, and they didn't do anything to make it distinctly different.
No.
They copied the exact same freaking, like, formula for the kits and just named it different things.
Mm-hmm. That is true. They smell the meat up here.
Yeah.
So that's why they're strolling around like vultures. I told her to give me a break. I was trying to do something nice for my son. Okay, go lay down. Okay. Okay, are we ready?
Go for it.
No, you're right.
The ham actually has a little bit more to it than the Lunchly version. I think some of it has to do with the fact that the more color the turkey has, the more flavor it has.
You know what? That's not always the case, but the big difference for me and what sets the Lunchable apart from Lunchly is when I ate that, I kept having to chew and chew and chew, and it didn't want to, like, my whole mouth was dry. That's why I had to drink my Mountain Dew. But no, I agree, the Lunchable is better.
Yeah. So that's 2 for Lunchables and 1 for Lunchly.
Yeah.
So we can both agree the Lunchables is the superior version.
But I can also agree that these primes aren't bad.
Yeah. When I saw a video...
I will die before your life would have to be on the line. Ooh, can I have the Kit Kat?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the only chocolate she will eat. At least compared to these. I got to try these, and I'm like...
You know what? I don't think that they would have had nearly as many problems. But they tried to tote the chocolate. It's a healthy chocolate. No, the fuck it's not. No chocolate is healthy.
I think from videos that I saw about it, there was a point where it was a bit healthier compared to other chocolates.
I know, but that being said, they said that they were getting their cocoa beans from, reputable people instead of like the chocolate empire. They have pretty much, they're like slaves down there, and that's all they do is they pick and get cocoa beans. So when he first launched this, he made sure that all the chocolate that he got was from good places. And he had to prove that. And he did. But once he proved that, he switched over to the other chocolate because it was cheaper. So they would make more money.
They were trying to make their best tasting chocolate, and they ended up shooting themselves in the foot.
But now, that's why Lunchly had a huge backlash too, because people are like, chocolate isn't healthy. Why do you keep saying it's healthy? And then they were like, oh, the Lunchly, is superior to Lunchables because it's got less calories. What he failed to say is, they're all bad. Nobody should eat these.
Also, there was one thing that I learned as well, like, less calories doesn't always mean it's good.
No, that's true.
Especially for, like, kids' sakes, because, like, they need the calories to be able to...
Right.
Do shit.
Yeah.
For, like, school and whatnot.
Except for you.
Well, I never had the Lunchables.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I remember...
You didn't need anything to, wake you up and pep you up. You got up, put your feet on the floor, and just wouldn't stop talking until you woke up talking and you went to bed talking. So.
No, I don't talk in my sleep.
Yes, he does. Sometimes. Do you remember? I was messing with you. I was like, Jaden, it's like you fell asleep last night. I heard you say, hey, Sarah. Who's Sarah? And you were freaking out. You're like, I don't know what Sarah, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm just teasing you, Jaden. Jeez. Is she your girlfriend?
Sure, I date somebody in my imagination.
You know what? That's the best kind of date. No, nobody gets disappointed. Your dad and I have been together, 26 or 27 years.
It was 99.
Yeah. Yeah, we got married when it said 19. And when your Uncle Brian and Uncle Jax graduated from high school, it says 2001, so it says 01. And I remember thinking when I realized that he's the class of 01, I was like, wow. Like, where are our flying cars and stuff? Because, we thought we would have all of that stuff in the future.
What future? We're still getting there.
And we always will be.
Yeah.
We always will be.
Soon,
There'll be
one day we will have hover cars and hoverboards.
That would be nice.
So, the video stopped recording on my GoPro because of low battery, but I think you got the gist of what me and Mom were saying. So in conclusion, Lunchly doesn't do anything special, and it hasn't done anything that Lunchables already hasn't done. So, Lunchables is better in our opinion, but just by a smidge. I'd also like to reiterate as well that the making of this video took a bit longer than I intended it to, because the footage from the SSD all the way to my computer it was acting weird, like it couldn't get into Vegas properly, so I had to record the videos on OBS just to be able to get the videos into Vegas. Hey, at least I got this video out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this over hour-long video about Lunchly. I didn't intend it for it to be like that either, so apologies again for the length of this video, but I hope you at least enjoyed this video regardless. But that'll do it for this video. Like this video if you enjoyed, and if you want to see more, then hit the subscribe button for all I care. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, we'll see ya.